Hi everybody, it's G Time Gal back with another video, and this time we're just going to do a real quick video on how to use the EJuice Me Up Calculator to make large quantities of EJuice for your vaporizers. We're going to make a 120 milliliter bottle of French vanilla, because that's what I smoke. Right now I've got one I'm using, one that was made later that I'm steeping, oops, sorry camera, and one that we're going to have on standby. Okay, I'm not going to be showing you the EJuice calculator on the screen that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to just show you what I'm going to be putting in the bottle. So if you don't know anything about the EJuice calculator, or you're unfamiliar with it in the least bit, I have a video a couple of doors down that says how to use the EJuice Me Up calculator. I highly suggest you go over there and check it out. It's like an 8-minute video, and it shows you where to plug numbers in, how to get the calculations, and how to use it to make your juice. So I'm just going to start that up on my desktop right now and plug in my numbers. I'm going to get out the things that I use to make EJuice with, tools and such. Okay, here we go. Alright, my nicotine strength is 100% VG. And I want target strength nicotine to be 6. Amount to make 120. Uh, 20 milligrams French vanilla, and I want my target level for PGVG. I'm going to start making it, instead of 70-30, I'm going to make it 60-40. Let's see if that gives me a little more vape, a little more clouds. Okay, let's check the calculations again, make sure they're right. 106, 120, 20, and 40, 60. Okay, hit the calculate button. Now we have this calculated. Okay, here we go. First thing first. Nicotine juice is 7.2. And keep in mind, all my stuff is from Vape Wild. Everything is from Vape Wild. And now when you're dealing with nicotine, you're supposed to wear gloves. Vinyl gloves, latex gloves, whatever. Sometimes I do use them, sometimes I don't. Okay, we're doing 7.2. It's got a crack in the thing. Let's put another one here. There we go. 7.2. Keep in mind, I'm pulling this out of a really small needle. And this is 100% juice. So it's going to take a little bit to get it drawn up. That's why when I go with big quantities of this, I go for that turkey baster. There's 5. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 7.2. Okay. Try to let you see how thick this is. Look how thick that is. Super thick. Very super thick. Wow, that is really super thick. Okay. Now, 48 PG. Now we drag out the big boy. This is a 60 milliliter syringe with a turkey baster on the end. Because the bigger the needle you have, the better it's going to be for your VG. VG is so super thick. The PG, on the other hand, is not. This is from Big Balls as well. We need how much is this? 48? Yeah, 48. Pop it up. Why is this in that? Why is it so? Because this is VG. Ah. Okay, well we need more VG anyways. We need 40.8 VG. I don't know why I wasn't drawing up right. I knew that calculations was off. See, I forgot to hit that 0 flavor button that I've told you about. And it changed everything. Now I put 60 PG, only 28.8 VG. The nicotine base is still the same, 7.2, that's good. So you gotta make sure to hit that button, people. If you don't hit that button, and you have no 0 PG, you're going to mess up your whole calculations. I was like, it doesn't make any sense. My PG is supposed to be higher than my VG, but yet my VG's, I'm putting more VG in than I'm PG. It made no sense. Okay, this is supposed to be 28. We're at 20. Wait. Yeah, it needs to be 28.8 and we're at 20. We're getting there. Oh, it's so hard to draw up this PG, people. I'm sorry. I'll get my face out of the camera as soon as I can get it drawn up. It's just so hard to draw up, people. Oh, we're at 30. We need 28.8. Yep, right there. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna put that in the bottle. Are y'all entertained here? Am I making enough noise for you? Once this PG's or VG's all in there, it'll go quickly. There we go. Okay. Now we have nicotine and PG in there. No, nicotine and BG. I'm sorry. Nicotine and BG in there. I get BG and PG mixed up constantly. Okay. Now, next up is the PG, which we need 60 milliliters of this. And again, this is from Vape Wild, where it's 99.9% pure VG. And if you're wondering what the 0.01% is, seriously, maybe you better quit vaping, because before you vaped, you smoked cigarettes, yes, and you didn't care the thousands of things that the chemicals and they were putting in your cigarettes, but you're worried about the 0.01% now. You need some help. Alright, 60. We're going to have to tip this. We'll tip it like this. Don't want to start drawing up. This draws up real easy. Just like that, it's all drawn up. Oh, it's just a little bit too much. Just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Here is the nicotine, or the PG. Whee! That's in there. Alright. Now we gotta do the flavoring. 24 milliliters of flavoring. That's what we're going to do for this. We're going to cap off the end somehow. Oh, just my finger. Hang on. Okay. I'm going to backwards this because there's no way I'm getting the rest of the juice out of this without doing this. That's not quite enough. There we go, 24. There we go. There we go, we got the juice in. A little unconventional way of getting it, but we do got it. 24 milligrams, right there. And this is Vape Wild French Vanilla. That's what my preferred smoke is. Okay, pour that in. Comes out right, nice and easy. Okay. Now, we'll check our work. Nicotine base, check. PG, check. VG, check. Flavoring, check. 7.2, 60, 28.8, 0. Put the vodka and PG. I don't put any of that in. By the way, if you were ever wondering what PGA stands for, it stands for pure grain alcohol. The flavoring is 24. Yep, looks right. Shake it up a little bit. And there we go. Put your label on your bottle. What it is, PG ratio, date, and how many milligrams it is. As you can see, it looks like whitish clear color, but as it steeps, it gets a little darker, and then it even gets darker. It gets darker and darker as it steeps. Just made a few days ago, made even longer than that. So, yeah, and you want to steep them, and there you go. That's how you make EJuice big batches with the EJuice calculator. You can also make small batches as low down as 1 or 2 milliliters of juice. Say you don't want to make up a batch, you're getting ready to leave for a vacation, or you're going, you know, pick somebody up at the airport, you need a quick batch of juice. Sit down, throw it in the calculator, mix it up, put it in a 5, 10, 15, 30 milliliter bottle, whatever. Don't even have to make it a 30 milliliter. If you have a 30 milliliter laying around, you can make 10 milliliters and stick it in the 30 milliliter bottle. Whatever you do. And pop it in your pocket, put it in your purse, off you go. You got juice for the day. You don't have to make huge bottles like this. I just make huge bottles like this, leave it sit on my desk, and then when I need it, I fill it up. I also keep a 30 milliliter one in my purse in case I need to top off if I go low. You know, went out to grab some groceries and didn't realize I had no juice in my tank, then I have it in my purse. So, do what you want with it. We'll catch you all later. Catch you on the flip side.